Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner Studio, and with me today I have the Beautification Committee of Front Royal. Is that it?
It's good enough.
Right.
We call it the Beauty Committee. Yes. There's a lot of stuff goes on in our town that we don't really know about, and I think one of them is what we're going to talk about, and that's our garden tour. After it's over, people say, well, I didn't know anything about it. I wish I had known. I would like to go to it. So tell us a little bit about what the garden tour is.
So back, I guess, in the winter, we decided that we'd like to do a garden challenge and tour. And so we put out applications back in February, and that ran through mid-April, and we only got 2 applications.
Yeah.
Right.
So we were a little disappointed, so we decided to extend the application period through mid-May. So now we have 13 gardens on our tour.
Right.
We're really, really excited about that. The individuals that have applied are really looking forward to the tour. But first, we're going to do a judging of those 13 gardens. And we have members of the Warren County Garden Club and Master Gardeners that are going to be the judges. And that's going to take place Friday the 14th, the day before the actual tour.
Okay.
During the tour, those that are participating will have a choice to vote on a People's Choice Award. So they'll go around to the gardens and come back and provide us with their vote, and we'll make that award. But the garden tour is going to be on the 15th of June, which is next Saturday. It's going to run from 11 to 2, and it's going to start on Cloud Street. It's one of our gardens. And we'll have maps there for the other gardens that are going to be on the tour. Plus, we have it on our Facebook page, so people could go on there and read about it. And we're just hoping that we get a good turnout and people get inspired by these gardens.
So we're all going to meet at one location and kind of traipse around together.
Well, we're going to meet at one location for everybody to pick up the maps, and then they could go on their own.
Oh, and go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go
all right.
on their own to all the other locations. And the gardeners are going to, the owners of the properties are going to be there to answer any questions, and hopefully get people interested in improving their properties.
Oh, sure. And it makes a big difference in
Yes.
all sorts of flowers and great. I didn't introduce you all. This is Lisa Schwartz, and this is Taffy Mabe. So I think everybody knows you.
I don't know.
Everybody in the Beautification Committee knows you.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I just wanted, we talked about so many things, but I think this garden tour is so cool. And it kind of gives you back a little touch to community and see it. I can remember traveling through Europe sometimes, and we stopped at this lady's house, and because the yard was just packed full of flowers, but she wanted to share. So, come on over here. I want to,
So what? Yeah. And
most people are that way.
And one of the opportunities, you're going to meet other gardeners, hopefully make new friendships.
Sure.
Share ideas, share plants. You could do a lot of things, if you work together in the community. So
People love looking at gardens.
How's your garden look?
Ours is okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're on the tour, but we're not in the challenge because of being on the committee. But Walt wanted to be on the thing, so he has to work that garden, not me, because the outside is his, and he does that.
I told him I have some few little straggly marigolds growing up in them.
No, he does good with our yard. Yeah. So, well,
and we do have people there on the tour. Some are really interested in sustainable landscapes. We have a lot that are converting or their gardens are natives, and they're really interested in taking care of the pollinators and wildlife, thinking of birds, turtles, smaller things.
I love setting out on a deck and just watching the birds come and go through my 50 pounds of bird seed in about 2 days.
Or the squirrels.
Oh, the squirrels.
Yeah,
we got to feed the squirrels too.
Yes.
squirrels.
Yeah, I wonder if these vultures set up in the tree, and I'm thinking, they're after the groundhogs. They don't want to mess around with a little tiny bird.
No.
But I'm really looking forward to it. And we do, at Cloud Street, like I said, you're going to get your map and your little slip to vote. The other thing is, it's free to the public.
I'm just going to ask you, is there a cost?
If it's free to the public, donations to the Beautification Committee are always welcome. We do have a limited supply of T-shirts for the first annual event, and for a donation of $15 or more, you could get a T-shirt.
But they can always make more.
Yeah, we have a good person who can make us more.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be a fun event, and I think a lot of people are really excited, especially those that signed up. One of the things I heard from them today is, we want to be there when all the people are coming around and seeing our properties, but we want to see the other properties too.
Right.
So we're going to look at setting something up so those 13 people could get together and go and view each other's properties.
They can go after the judges on the 14th.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's what we're thinking there. So hopefully everybody will enjoy it, and I'm hoping for a good turnout and for people to get inspired.
All right. So I'll put the address in the story, but it's on Cloud Street, June 15th at 11 o'clock.
11 to, yes.
Well, in case you don't know, the Beautification Committee in Front Royal does more than just puts on these garden tours. They are the ones you see with all those beautiful petunias hanging on Main Street. Am I right?
Yes, we
That's
work.
one of your projects?
It's a
Yes.
project that we work closely with the town. We do cost sharing on that. And this year, we got a number of sponsors on Main Street
Right.
and others to sponsor a basket. So
And you got new baskets.
and the town actually purchased new self-watering baskets.
Yeah, so John only has to go around every other day now to water.
They're hoping
Yeah.
3 times a week.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that'll be nice.
So here's what we've done. Here, Taffy, why don't you tell us a little bit about how we're going to do this? How this is going to hang on the bottom of the basket, dangle down there on a chain. And this has got a logo of the town, and it's got the beautification. But on the other side, this is the
one
this
of
is
the
the sponsors,
sponsors.
right? So this one happens to be Main Street Geek, and they'll try to hang this basket near their business.
Near their
And we
business.
have how many? 15 sponsors now.
we have, I
Yeah.
think, like 13, 14 sponsors.
Yeah.
Some of them will be hung close to the I guess the business.
Business, right?
The business that is sponsoring it. There's others that aren't businesses,
Yeah,
and we'll
they didn't
just use
care.
other
Yeah.
baskets along Main Street. To
Can we
hang
use some
theirs.
more sponsors?
We could always use more
We
sponsors.
can use more sponsors, so we can always make more baskets, right? We'll find some place to put them. This is a cool thing. It's about 10-inch little circle. It'll hang down. It's all weatherproof. It'll hang down on a chain and twist around in the wind, and it'll be a nice little touch to let people know that, because we get so many compliments from our tourists and from our locals about those baskets. I think it's the one thing the first thing I hear, boy, I wish we did that,
And it's like $100 to sponsor a basket
Yeah.
with your name on it.
That's
so.
nice, yeah. And it makes the baskets, it
Yeah.
makes it possible because
Yeah.
it costs a lot of money to do that. I know the town spends a lot of money just in
Yeah.
watering the things.
Yeah, watering costs a lot. The flowers themselves, I think this year, it's like over $3,000 just for the flowers in the pots.
Yeah.
So it's a big expense to the town.
Oh yeah, but I think we
it's
get our money's
beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, I think we get our money's worth on it. And of course, John puts these super secret ingredients into the water because I never seen petunias grow so fast.
Man, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, he does
All
a
of
good
it.
job.
Those flowers are
He's
beautiful.
dedicated.
Yes.
We'll give him a great plug there because
Yes.
he's dedicated to the
He
job.
is.
And I'm glad the town allows
Yes.
him to do that. It's great. So we got sponsorships for the basket. If something you're interested in, individuals can sponsor.
Yeah, we have a number of individuals
Yes,
that have
we did.
sponsored.
And if you don't want your name hanging on there, that's okay. They'll just send in $100. We won't put your name on it, right? An anonymous sponsor.
Yeah.
We could. Hey, that way we could sponsor that same basket multiple times. That's great.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yes, we'll do that. But it's great. The garden tour is coming up June 15th. It's really a neat thing just to go around and see. It kind of gives you an excuse to kind of eavesdrop or to sneak around people's property to really see what they've done there. You can see some from the road, but
Yeah.
some of the, especially downtown in the older section, you got to go around the house and see things.
And being our first time, hopefully people will, like I said, get inspired, and next year we'll even have more people
Sure.
that
Yeah.
want to, participate in the tour and the challenge.
It's great.
So-
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming in and
you.
sharing that
Well,
with
thank
us.
you.
And hopefully we'll be able to see you on the 15th, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
And you keep us posted who's going to win this, and we'll get some pictures, and we'll share that on the Royal Examiner who our winners were.
That sounds good.
All right?
Doing that in
That's like-
Christmas in July is when we're doing the
We could announce it.
Yeah.
But we could,
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Christmas in July.
Yeah, the thing that's sponsored downtown.
Oh, I know. Which
Yeah, okay.
That's another topic for another day, but that'll be
Yes.
here before you know it. Because,
Exactly.
our Santa Claus will show up
Yeah.
down there, and it's a cool little event.
Yeah.
Christmas in July. A lot of places do that.
Yeah.
It's fun. He sits there and takes pictures with the kids, and a lot of shops participate. A lot
Yes,
of big
they do.
discounts.
They
Shop
do.
early. Shop local. That's what we want to tell
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Shop local. It's here. You just got to look for it sometimes. Walk up and down Main Street. You'll be surprised at the cool shops that are there. If you never looked around, you won't notice. But yeah, it's great. All right.
All right. Well,
Okay.
thank
All right.
you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.